Welcome to Talking Technology with NCBI Labs, where we believe that technology is the single greatest enabler for people with sight loss and all disabilities. If you are interested in the latest technology news, products, and innovations, then you've come to the right place.
And are you guys working on any other software products maybe that don't fit into, typical JAWS, the flagship products, JAWS and Fusion and Zoom Text? Is there other software products out there that we might not be aware of?
Well, I think this one you may not be aware of, but I think it's kind of cool is we have a version of JAWS that can go on a self-service kiosk. Today it's in the McDonald's kiosks in the United States, and eventually it'll get around the world for other geographies as well. And so that will be, we have that in probably, I want to say it's somewhere around 25,000 installs today around the United States. And we also have it on places like Carnival cruise ships and Holland America ships and some of the ones that are under the Carnival brands, so that somebody can walk up and use like a library-like kiosk or a computer if they wanted to browse the internet, print out their boarding passes, things like that. And so you're going to see more of that because of the self-service industry.
Yes,
is really expanding, and so you can. The one thing I'll warn you is that you have to bring your headphones with you, just like an ATM. And how many people today don't carry headphones in their pocket? I don't know. I carry them. I usually have 2 or 3 pairs in my bag at all times. But some people may not be carrying headphones, and so just keep that in mind, that if you run into a headphone jack on something like that, plug them in, and it could be JAWS running on it.
Brilliant. That's that's exciting as well, and it opens up all these new self-service checkouts and things like that, for people to be able to use them in going forward if this gets fully deployed, I can imagine.
Yeah, and if you think of the challenges that a lot of people have had around self-service, like you go to the grocery store and you swipe your can of beans and it tells you the amount, but it doesn't tell you what you just swiped, right?
Yeah.
And you get to the end, it says put in your card, but it doesn't tell you what maybe your total is. It doesn't tell you all the stuff that's happening on the screen. And I think that's the challenge that people are faced with, is that this self-service technology, a good example is, we have the Powerball over here, and I don't know if anybody won it last night, but it was, if I won it, I don't know why I'm on this call right now, because I should be, jumping up and down, but that machine was not accessible at the grocery store yesterday. So I had to have somebody else come in and choose it. And I don't know if they chose things correctly until I get home and have someone else read it. At the bottom of the machine in Braille, it says ask for assistance. Now it's like all the way down by my shin. Now, how many people take their hand and feel all the way down at the bottom of the machine to find the Braille instructions to say ask for assistance?
Yes.
And then you get to a place where there's only one attendant in a gas station, and that device isn't accessible. That's an unfortunate thing that we need to solve for, is the self-service kind of market needs to be more accessible today.
Thanks for listening to this NCBI Labs Talking Technology clip. For more just like this one, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. There you can also find loads of full podcast episodes. They're also available on your podcast app of choice or in the NCBI Smart Hub.